Welcome back to Trending. This is actually our last episode. Can you believe that we've come this far?
No, I really can't.
I'm excited, but we also have a fun announcement for you at the end, but we still do have a few last trending topics for you. So I was on Instagram, it's all over Twitter, the new Keeping Up with the Kardashians trailer. I'm so excited. We both love Kardashians. How are you feeling about it?
So many things. My heart goes out to Khloe. I feel like she's been going through a lot of public scrutiny about her relationship falling apart and the cheating rumors. So they're clearly addressing it head on. I think that's brave. I think that's hard, and I hope she's okay.
I really love that she's being so transparent, though, like even in her sit-down interviews talking about how like people forget that she's a person behind all of those cameras, that she has like a heart and a soul. And I think that it's kind of interesting because it happens so like soon, and then now they're filming it and airing it so quickly that I think it'll kind of be good for her to see like that whole side, and maybe it'll give her some closure. I mean, I hope so.
Me too. I also saw that Kim and Kanye are relocating to Chicago. So
yeah.
that will be interesting.
I find it so funny because Kim spent so long trying to find the right house and decorate the right house and living with Chris and going back and forth. And now it feels so funny that she could just easily pick up and go to Chicago. I mean, she has a daughter with the name, so like, yeah. I feel like it was kind of destiny.
Chicago and Chicago.
I'm about it. I'm happy for her.
I think Kim will really do anything Kanye wants her to do, so it's interesting to see.
That's true.
She's a strong woman on her own, but I also feel like she prioritizes being a wife and a mother.
Definitely. And speaking of strong, Kourtney Kardashian. For a long time, she wasn't my most favorite Kardashian, but she's definitely developed into the one that I always want to watch. And in the trailer, she admits that she's only ever truly loved one man, which my jaw hit the floor, because I remember how adamant she was that she couldn't be with Scott and she didn't want to be with him. But now for it to kind of come full circle, she's been through a lot. For her to finally admit it, and especially on like Keeping Up, I think that it's kind of a magical moment.
I'm shocked just because she's so unemotional and unapologetic about everything.
Yeah.
Obviously, they have 3 beautiful children together. I know she wants more, but now Scott's moved on. So I think it's interesting timing, because sometimes when someone is available for you, you don't want them, and then when they're off the market, suddenly you realize things. So it'll be interesting to see how that all unfolds on the season on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I will definitely be watching, and if I like to PVR though, because I want to fast forward through those commercials. I want that gossip as soon as I can get it.
Same.
Definitely.
Same. Justin Bieber was also in the news.
I heard.
He's been online defending the 2 loves of his life,
Yes.
Selena Gomez and his now wife, Hailey Baldwin, or Hailey Bieber, I guess.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting that he acknowledges that he has lots of love, but you know, he's staying in his lane right now, being a husband and trying to get better, because he also said that he's been very depressed. Doesn't want to do music right now. It's not the right time for him. So I think, you know, he's trying to get his life together for his future, so wishing him the best.
Yeah, I think it's a really big step to kind of be able to take so many components, and like in his message he said like he toured all through his teenage years, all through like his early 20s. Like he's done a lot, and like a lot has happened to him. So I can't imagine like living that life and then just kind of continuing to be on that trajectory. I mean, he just dropped a clothing line which like sold out like crazy fast, and he always has like the cutest posts and the cutest things to say about Hailey, but like behind like that lens, he's still a person underneath it all. And I think it's really powerful that he's going to take that time and reflect on himself. And like I really love his music, like his later stuff. Obviously Baby will be my number 1, but I really love his later stuff because I think it kind of speaks to who he is as a person. So I hope when he comes back, and his swag is so undeniable, as he said, that it'll still be really good for him. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. So what is coming up trending that you were looking forward to?
I love the Met Gala, first Monday in May, my fave. I'm a huge fan of Anna Wintour, so I live for that kind of stuff. The fashion is probably my favorite part, and the idea that cameras aren't allowed inside, so you only get to see people on the red carpet. But I love that the media stir that they get from it, and always the themes. That's my favorite part. What about you?
I am very much looking forward to the new royal baby. I'm so curious if it's going to be a boy or girl, what they are going to name said child.
That's my favorite part.
Right?
The name.
And I just feel like it's going to be the cutest baby.
I'm so excited.
Me too. I can't wait.
I mean, we won't have the show anymore, but obviously we'll still talk about it.
Obviously.
Fingers crossed. We want to thank you so much for joining us on Trending. This has really been Janis and I's passion project, and we couldn't have done it without our producer and director, Jasper. But we will be passing it on. Fiona will be next director, producer. She might yell less, we don't know yet. But it will next be called Trending with Tracy and Brandon. And these are the people that we will be passing on to. Thank you so much for joining us this semester, and we look forward to what they will bring us.